The appearance of the Eldar is a complete mystery to me. I have dealt with these treacherous aliens in the past, and have never seen rhyme nor reason to their actions. It is unnerving. I prefer the Ork as an opponent. For all their brutality, there is a twisted form of honor with the Orks. They meet their opponent on the field of battle, but the Eldar seem to have contempt for all. Fighting them is like shooting at mist and shadows. Isidore spent hours interpreting the runes on the marker that was unearthed by the forces of chaos, and has discovered what they seek. He claims it is some form of key, but to unlock what, he is unsure. Never mind. It is enough that the chaos forces seek it. The key lies in the ruined city of St. Louvre-Mar.
St. Louvre-Mar. Hello everybody, Steve03 here, aka Boss Caulfield for MIA Productions, aka Men in Armchairs, and this is mission number 7 of Dawn of War, recorded immediately after completing mission 6. Here we go. Sacrifice.
Our choices are gone. We have but one recourse left. Do you understand what is asked of you?
You cannot ask that which I offer freely, Farseer. My life is yours.
It belongs to all Elder now, brave one. You will become the war cry made manifest. The host is assembled, and we fully commit ourselves to the battle. You are the best of us. May Kala Mencha Kane find you worthy of becoming his avatar. Then the humans shall have the death they seek.
This delay! You cost us the key, Sindri. The false Emperor's lackeys and Eldar will battle for the city. They are not but hapless fools before your might, Lord Bale. Surely, a modicum of patience is in order here. Let us progress to your benefit and my devices. You will see. Have faith. Have I led you astray thus far? No. But if you fail me in this... Yes, then my suffering will be great. Just be ready to move when I instruct.
Just a bit longer, and then the key will be mine.
You are approaching the objective. On your guard, brothers. The key is located in this monument, which is currently held by the Eldar. An ambush! Foul Xenos! We must find our way through the city to the monument and take it from these treacherous aliens.
Whew. Okay, so now you probably noticed it, but they have a big bad flaming bastard.
Awaiting orders.
And I am not happy about the fact that they've got a big
command.
flaming bastard. Because big flaming bastard means
Objective acquired.
pain.
What is your will? Yes, Lord?
Hope is the first step on the
join
road to
them.
disappointment.
The Emperor
You
protects.
Join.
Together to victory!
Yes, most beneficent one?
First thing you're going to build
I will do as you
turret
ask.
there. And you
Yes,
are going
most
to build a
beneficent
turret.
one?
There.
Build routine 721
is attacking.
initiated.
There is
Position
no such
secure.
thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Oh my god!
Venerate
Pull
the
back, pull
immortal
back, pull
Emperor.
back, pull back!
Mind over matter. Stand ready.
Praise the Emperor.
This course of action is the immortal Emperor. Fear not the Psyker.
While the enemies of the Emperor
Pull it
still
towards the
draw
turret.
breath, there can
An
be
open
no
mind
peace.
is like a fortress with
My
its
mind
gates
is
unbarred
focused
and unguarded.
and ready for action.
Shit!
Yes, most beneficent one? I will do
We
as
didn't
you
get a
ask.
fucking chance.
Fear not the Psyker. I can sense the enemy.
What
They
the
are close.
fuck?
I will destroy them.
Genuinely didn't stand a chance there.
Bodies. None can stand before us. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Jesus Christ. How are we supposed to manage that?
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Praise the Emperor.
Are you fucking shitting me? Thank Christ I built that
This
turret.
day
That's
shall
the
be
only
a
thing that was keeping us
glorious one
alive.
for the Imperium.
Build routine 721
Clearly gonna have to build
initiated.
some fucking turrets on either side of here for any Eldar that decide to come from that fucking direction, because Jesus fucking H Christ on a
I
poker stick.
await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
Fucking hell. I haven't built any fucking power generators yet. Fuck. See, I've played this like a few times in my life, and I've never
Here
been
to
ambushed
serve.
like that on this level. Like, holy
Initializing build
This
protocol.
day shall be a
Shit.
glorious one for the Imperium.
I'm not too worried about the south, if I'm honest.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Okay. Right now, I need you to build this.
Initializing build protocol.
See, my biggest concern right now is their avatar. That is my biggest concern, because that thing can hit hard. And I need to make sure that I am prepared for that, because...
Yes, most beneficent one.
Right. You are building...
I will do as you ask.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Now, let's see if we can take this. Or is it better to go for the south one?
We are united in his service.
Who's claimed that? Is that fucking Eldar? Is that... Oh god, please don't be...
Agreed.
Is that Eldar? Might be Eldar. Probably gonna be Eldar.
Space Marines, advance! By my command, attack! Space Marines, advance! By my command,
Right, dispatch
attack!
these idiots.
Claim it in the name of the Emperor.
I await your instructions.
Just
I
run
exist
down
to
here and
serve.
be with them.
Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
For the Emperor!
I await your instructions. Initializing build
Beware the
protocol.
alien, the mutant, the heretic.
God, this is tense, because before we've even really started, we've got a shit show on our hands.
Yes, most beneficent one. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
This day shall be a glorious
Now,
one
I
for the
could try to
Imperium.
go for this, but I'm wondering if that's just going to lead to more fucking pain and misery.
Yes, Lord.
Right, we need power generators. No, have a guy position. Fucking find it. Because
What is that
Build
thing?
routine
A demon
721
conjured by the
initiated.
treacherous Eldar.
guys,
My faith is my shield.
An avatar.
up
We
north.
cannot allow
We
this
are
abomination
united
to walk
in
on
his
Imperial soil.
service.
Destroy it, but be wary, brothers. It will be an enemy to be reckoned with.
Fuck.
Confirmed. The Avatar is retreating.
I cannot begin
await
to
your
explain
instructions.
just how fucked we are.
With all due haste.
We are not prepared for this. Like, genuinely, we are not prepared for the arse kicking that is coming here.
Here to serve.
We have no idea which direction it's coming from next. It could be coming from the northwest or the northeast. Fuck. This avatar's a bad mama jamma.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask. Here to serve.
Build the plasma generator? Because we don't really
With
have
all due haste.
a lot in the way of power. Christ. It's essentially a race against time, I feel, at this point. It's like, we need to have these defenses built as fast as possible. So
I
that,
await your
you know,
instructions.
when it rears its ugly head again, because if it comes down here, it's got two turrets to contend with on both sides, and it can't attack both at the same time, whereas these are quite close.
I await your instructions.
Maybe I can build one over here as well. Oh, no, it's just gonna... I could try vector it. Build
Initializing
one
build
here,
protocol.
it would help on both directions, so... fuck it.
Yes, Lord.
I think another turret.
Build routine
Because at this moment,
721
like, that's the thing
initiated.
that I hate the most, is that I don't know which direction this fiend is going to be coming from. So that makes me nervous. Like, I have no way of guessing by which direction this son of a bitch is going to try to enter our base. But I have some small confidence that
Yes, most beneficent one.
if I can get in fast enough.
I will do as you ask.
Fear not.
Race Marines!
Taking damage.
I shall never
Fall back,
tire.
fall back, fall
The
back.
Avatar is retreating.
Okay, guys, listen up.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Right, this is going to be turned into a missile turret. Because the missile turrets are what's going to fucking help. God, where's that servitor gone? There.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
So it was a bit of time before the Avatar came back. This is stressful. It's like, but this is stressful in a fun way. There are levels that become stressful. There have been levels which are like in Winter Assault. There's a level which is essentially an escort mission. It is the mission that made me stop playing Winter Assault because I cannot do it. It's why I'll never do it as a Let's Play. Because I just can't. This is a level I cannot get past. I know there are others who've been like, yeah, we can't do this because it's fucking nigh on impossible. So...
Here to serve.
Do I want to build another turret? Nah, the guy's almost dead. I don't think there's any point in building another turret again. What I think there's a good idea to do is to start upgrading these things. Because we need these things to defend themselves. But I do think this one should be first, because the things are coming from that direction. So... But yeah, so Winter Assault, there's a level where there's two ways you can do it, and both ways just don't work. Now, obviously, that's a failing of me, because I'm the one playing the game. So it's not like I can say, "Oh, the game's broken."
Beware the alien.
No, it's just
the mutant.
It's
the
a level
heretic.
that is clearly too difficult for me, which sucks. I hate that. I hate the fact that there's a level that makes me not want to play it anymore. But I don't know how to get past it. I don't know how to overcome that particular hurdle. Oh, here we go again.
Taking heavy fire.
The Avatar is retreating.
What the fuck?
On alert, brothers. The enemy must
Here
be
to
nearby.
So interestingly, it was like, fuck this shit a lot quicker. So that's good. I've just realised I haven't taken my medication for the day. What day is it today? The 6th. Don't worry about me. This is essentially to stop me from raging. Because I have anger issues. I have severe...
The Avatar is retreating.
Oh, you tell me that the Avatar didn't even try at that occasion. It was just like, fuck this shit. Right, we're just going to upgrade that as well, which is good. Good. And you know what? We're going to turn that into a missile turret.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
Initializing.
Here to serve.
Here to serve. Nope. Why do I keep building the wrong thing?
Initializing build protocol.
I need to leave space for the machine cult, so I've got to be careful not to build the wrong things. That's a huge missile turret. And we'll turn that into a missile one.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Right, go build.
Build routine 721
Where's
initiated.
it? Servitor.
Yes,
you,
most
I need you to
beneficent
build
one.
the machine cult. You need 350. Boom, 350.
I will do as you
As
ask.
if by magic.
This day
Now,
shall
I'm
be
gonna
a
move these down
glorious
here a
one
little
for
bit,
the
just in
Imperium.
case they're scaring the poor little avatar. Poor little baby. Yeah, I'm being arrogant now, but that's only because it's not kicking my ass. Oh, like it was before, like the fucking bitch that I am. Okay, but we're doing okay. If the avatar tries to come back again, it's going to get its ass handed to it on a fucking silver platter, I feel. So I feel like we're in a good position. I'm just waiting so I can improve the lower listening post. And this will probably be the last episode I record today because I want to spend time with a partner, and I've got my best friend coming tomorrow, and then I've got my booster shot happening. So, oh, watch
What
this.
would you have me?
Under fire!
Space Marines, advance!
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
The Avatar is retreating.
Under fire!
Shooting. Oh, 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 oh.
We must travel softly. Carry a big gun. My mind is focused and ready for action. For terror. We are united. The Emperor protects. I serve
Here to serve.
mankind.
Build routine 721
So.
initiated.
Came from an entirely different direction, which does not please me. In fact, that makes me rather upset. It's like, I'm sorry, you came from which direction?
Yes,
you
most
bastard.
beneficent one.
Could always do with another power generator.
Initializing build protocol.
Thing is, it came down here, so it's put itself in a bit of a tight spot, because if it wants to come down south, it's got to deal with the turret there. If it comes up back up this way, we're going to have it essentially surrounded.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Walk softly and
I
carry a
await
big
your
gun.
instructions with all due haste.
So I'm just going to surround this one with turrets. Because now it has to come... Because basically, it's come down this way. Which means they've got a base down here. They have to have. They absolutely have to.
He who stands with me
Fear
shall
not,
be my
Psycho.
brother.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
So the question is, where's it going to try and raise, raise it to the head? But yes, we are going to start building Space Marines at some point. Oh, Predator attacks! My boot. Vehicle cap, you bastard!
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
We need to get this fucking avatar. This avatar
Here to
needs to
serve.
die. This avatar needs to die, and it needs to die now.
With all due haste.
Oh!
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Space Marines, advance! My aim shall not falter.
Under fire!
Follow me into battle. The Avatar is retreating.
Yep, right into our path. Got you, you bastard!
My aim shall not falter. The Avatar is destroyed. The Eldar will not fight so fiercely now that their symbol of war is vanquished. Agreed. Well done, my brothers.
Predator deployed.
Booyah!
Yes, most beneficent one.
Predator at your command.
Right.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I await your instructions.
Okay. We need more
I will
protection
do as you
down
ask.
south here. Who Nelly? Ugh. That was tough. That was tough.
Predator at your command.
Where are you?
Here to serve.
Is anything need repairing? Doesn't look like it.
I exist to serve.
Predator tank. We built some Predator tanks. See, now this is where it gets interesting, because without their avatar, they're not as big a threat. Now we need to get all the way across to the south, sorry, to the direct east of the map. Which I'm not going to pretend is going to be a piece of piss. It isn't. And I think what we have to do first is conquer the south, kind of like our west and south. There's clearly an Eldar presence right down south, so I want to kind of go for them first and basically remove them from the equation. So that's going to be the first thing, and then we're going to head up towards the more north and west to claim that strategic point, and then go for that slag and that relic there, and then that way we can establish our dominance over the western, like the south, well basically just the western hemisphere of this particular map. So I think that's going to be the way forward. I think our base is sufficiently defended that we can take that risk. And the good thing is, if we can do that, if we can head and get that slag deposit, for example, we can build our thermal plasma generator on it, which allows us to have more energy, which makes it easier to upgrade stuff. But at the same time, we're probably fully upgraded by that point anyway. So, yeah. So possibly not the most worrisome mission, this one. Why do I have messages? My dog is sleeping soundly. But probably snoring like a chump.
The machine spirit is prepared.
But I will have to start building units. That's going to be important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish doing this. I think that is the last of the upgrades I can do. I think that'll take it to 20.
Predator
Can
at your
I
command.
get him
Predator moving
down
out.
here? Oh, yes.
Predator tank here. Predator at your command. Moving out. Predator at your command.
The idea is to leave at least one predator near the base, because then easy defense.
The machine spirit is prepared.
So they take up 3, I have 9, so I can do 12, 15, 18, so I can build 3 more. Yeah, I'll start focusing on, so that's 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So that'll make up my full complement of those. Full complement of apothecaries.
Apothecary ready. Apothecary ready.
I'll turn.
Marine squad deployed. Apothecary ready.
We'll do a quick energy boost there.
Apothecary
Beware
ready.
the alien, the mutant, the heretic. For the Emperor.
Hey, look here!
Taking damage.
I fucking tried. Hilarious.
Marine squad deployed. Taking damage.
So they're really trying now, which is interesting. So it looks like they're trying to come at us from, in a war of two fronts kind of a thing.
Marine squad deployed.
This is why I was talking about leaving a predator behind as basic defense for the base, because we could wipe them off the face of the earth when it comes to the southern part of the map, because we can only
Marine squad
we
deployed.
can only focus on one area of the map at a time. We can't really be pushing our luck, you know. So we've got to be careful not to get too cocky, because I've done that before. I've gotten too cocky before and landed us in the shit. So
Marine squad deployed.
so that's going to take us to 12. That'll take us to 15. So then we can build one more after that, which will take us to 18. Then I can focus on upgrading our military. Just sending a message to the partner.
Predator at your command.
Marine squad deployed. Under fire.
Well, that happened.
Marine squad deployed.
So we've got a full complement of Space Marines.
As you command.
Just going to move him a little bit quickly here. But anyway, I've just messaged my partner to let him know this is my last recording. And then we can jump on call. There we go. Unfortunately, my partner's not very well today, so I'm trying to be there for her. This takes us to
Predator deployed. Predator at your command.
15. But then I can build one more.
Predator tank here.
Predator tank here. Let's look. Sweet. Bless her heart. She's really not well, unfortunately. Yeah, just really not well. I'm hoping she recovers. I know she's going to be watching this Let's Play series. Again, she's the major inspiration why I wanted to do it, because I wanted to, obviously on the MIA channel, we do a lot of like wrestling stuff, because that's what me and Geek the Cash Brew are really into. We're both wrestling fans. That's how we became friends. You know, I'd like to have stuff that my partner can watch as well, because she's not like she's kind of trying to get into wrestling, but she's not really fully into it. There's a lot of moving parts, kind of a thing. I thought, well, there's some games I could play that she might be into, that she might like, and so that was kind of like the inspiration for this, as well as an old friend of mine. He used to be called NanoLead666. I don't know if he still is. I'll have to look that up. But I remember watching him play, I think it was Dawn of War 2?
Predator deployed.
I could be entirely wrong about that.
Predator at your command.
But, yeah. Now I've got 3 Predators there, 3 Predators up here. So I'm going to move that over there. Because then I've got a nice, even defense system. I'm going to finish upgrading these. And then I can fully upgrade all the soldiers. Yeah! All the Space Marines. But yeah, that's why I wanted to do a Let's Play like this. Because I'm not a Let's Play guy. I'm really not. I'm not someone that can make this a career. My career is my full-time job, which I'm currently off on long-term sick at the moment. I am a broadband technician. And a TV technician as well. Basically, I won't say what company I work for, but if your TV, broadband, telephone stops working, or you have trouble with emails, you call me. I try to fix it for you, and then I try to...
Apothecary
basically,
here.
I go through the whole role of troubleshooting
serve?
with you, and if I can't fix it over the phone, and it's something that an engineer can fix, I'll get you an engineer sort out
The
that kind of
fallen
thing.
shall be
So that's what
forever
my
remembered
day-to-day
as
job
the Emperor's finest.
You know, before I became a broadband technician, I knew
The fallen
literally
shall be forever
fuck all
remembered
about
as the
broadband.
Emperor's finest.
But I've become quite knowledgeable at it, and I enjoy it. I really do. Like, the only thing which sucks about the
How can I
job
serve?
are really, really
Fate is our
entitled
shield.
people.
Orders received.
Because here's the thing,
Fate
you get a
is
lot
our
of customers
shield.
who are just
Stay
trying
vigilant,
to
brothers.
get things working. They just want things to work, and that is
What would you
entirely
have me do?
understandable. Like, you pay for something, you want it to
How
work.
can I serve?
I think we can all agree that is fair. What isn't fair is how we sometimes get treated. Because I swear, there are times we are talked to as if we are fucking demons. There are times when we are treated like we don't care, and we're just, you know, trying to annoy you. It's like, no, we are trying to help you. But for some reason you've determined that I am the devil. Like, I'll give you an example. When your broadband isn't working, and you call your broadband company, you might not be aware of this, but there are people who believe that you, as a customer, have no responsibilities whatsoever. You know, that you have no responsibilities whatsoever as the customer, that we should be able to do everything for you. It's not true. When you have a product of any kind, it is beholden on you, you know, and you are expected to be able to do some kind of troubleshooting with us first, because most broadband issues can be solved at home without calling us. And a lot of the times it could be solved without even ever having to speak to anybody. Even a quick Google search can fix a lot of shit for you. But you will get people who call up incredibly pissed off because we'll say, okay, we just need to run through some troubleshooting steps. Can you do this? And like, no, you know, I pay you to do this. Just send me an engineer. It's like, well, no. I've literally had people asking me, sorry, not asking, demanding that I send them an engineer to go turn their router on. I am ready to serve again. Now, if you can explain to me how that is okay,
to me, my brothers,
because it, like, I have, like, even before I became a technician, when I called up about a broadband issue, no matter what they told me to do, I did it.
The fallen shall be forever
guess
remembered
what? I
as the
wasn't an
Emperor's
expert
finest.
in broadband tech.
What are your needs?
So it made perfect sense of, oh, well, if they've told me
here.
to, you know, they want me to unplug a router, sure.
Apothecary here.
The most complicated thing I've asked anybody to ever do over the phone is to get into their test sockets. So the way it is, you gotta, so on the wall, you've got your phone socket. And these are called, like, these are your NTEs, right? And on the older phone sockets, or NTE5s, the bottom plate
the fallen shall be
forever
forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
That is, you know, so behind that bottom faceplate is a direct link to the line going into your home. So sometimes what we need to do is we need to get the telephone as the Emperor's finest test socket. We are talking about removing two screws that can come on and off. It is designed that way for people to be able to. Now, obviously, when you're in a situation where you have people who are elderly or disabled or, you know, whatever, entirely understandable. And I've made many exceptions in the past for that things. But ignorance isn't an exception. Like, it does not require any real DIY knowledge to do the whole unscrewing thing. And that is the most complicated thing I've ever asked anybody to do.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Jesus Christ, you think I'd be telling people to redesign the Large Hadron Collider? Genuinely, it is
what
that.
Are your needs?
I have had arguments.
Faith is eternal.
So violent arguments with people because I dare, as a broadband technician, and I don't care which broadband company you work for. I generally don't. I'm not going to sit here and tell you which companies are the best. I think different companies have
an Imperial relic. We cannot allow these precious relics to fall into enemy hands. There are 3 relics rumored to be located in the area. Capture them, if at all possible. They can be captured by infantry in the same way strategic points are captured.
Cool. But, like, I'm not going to argue about which broadband companies are better. I'm certainly not going to be like, you know, hey, my company's better. No, sometimes, like, different companies have different pros and cons, okay? I don't care which company you work for. Asking a customer to, like, get into the test out and stuff like that is not a big ask. It really, really isn't. Again, unless there are extenuating circumstances. But there are a lot of customers who believe that, you know, one, that we have a magic button that makes the internet work. We don't. We do not have some kind of magic button that makes the internet go on and off. We can run line tests. We can do certain diagnostics. We can't see, you know, if we can connect to your router, we can look at what devices are connected, but we can't see what you're doing. I can't see what websites you're on and shit like that. But my God, the things that I have been told and argued about and accused of, like Christ on a bike. Like, the biggest one I get all the time is, you know, my contract has ended and all of a sudden my internet's gone down. Right? So you're trying to say that we have caused an issue with your broadband.
To reach the monument, we need to find a way across the river. The Eldar have likely destroyed most of the bridges crossing the river, but they would need to leave at least one.
But yeah, like, it's like, look, a broadband company,
find that bridge.
At least a reputable one, which isn't just the one that I work for. There are plenty of broadband companies who I would at least say are operating within business parameters.
I follow your commands.
Right? You know, will not deliberately cause issues with your broadband
Direct me to the injured.
just because your contract is ending. That is nonsense. It truly is nonsense. I've heard people...
Direct me to the injured.
Like, again, I can't speak for other broadband companies, but come on. Like,
no servant of the
the amount
Emperor
of
shall
times
fall
a customer
if I
said
can
to
help
me,
it.
"Oh, but yeah, it's funny how, you know, I've only got a month left, like a month or 2 months left on my contract, also, man, that's not working." It's like, yeah, we call that a coincidence. People give...
I follow your commands.
Like, I get you that you can't trust companies.
Direct me to the injured.
I understand that, you know.
I follow your commands.
I don't trust companies, you know, as just a matter of course. I don't trust.
Claim it in the name of the Emperor.
You don't trust companies necessarily. That's why you have contracts, you know, so things are legally binding, and there is a clear statement of legal relations. So I get that. But come on, you can't just accuse people of doing shit. You know, that makes no sense. Like, you have to exercise a modicum of logic here. You know what I mean? It's like,
Claim it in the
come
name
on.
of the Emperor.
Predator at your command.
Let's be fucking reasonable
Yes,
about
Lord.
this. Let's be smart, and let's not, you know,
Initializing build protocol.
you know. And like I said, I could sit here and say shit about the rival companies, you know, and stuff like that, but no. I think that's entirely unfair. I'm just speaking for broadband technicians. And yeah, by the way, another thing. You know, we're there to help you as best we can, alright? We're there to help you.
The area is secure.
We're there to
Here
help
to
you.
serve.
Try our best to work
I
out
will do
solutions
as
to
you
your issues.
ask.
And that can be difficult. Sometimes, you know, sometimes we don't know exactly what's going on. Guess
Here
what?
to serve.
That doesn't mean we're thick. That doesn't mean we don't know what we're
I will
talking about.
do
It just
as you
means
ask.
that something isn't quite right. You know? The amount of times someone has accused me of not knowing what I'm talking about because I don't know why they're having issues. It's like, no. That's not what the problem is.
I follow your commands.
The problem...
Taking hits. The enemies of
thing
the
that's going
Emperor
on
shall
is
be
that
destroyed.
we've gone through the troubleshooting and something isn't quite right, so we don't know exactly what's going on. So in that situation, it might be the case of, yeah, we need to get you an engineer, or it might be that we need to check out network or whatever. But don't assume we don't know what we're talking about just because we don't know what the problem is. And another thing, yeah, I'm on a rant now. Another thing, don't assume you're smarter than us. You might
I follow
very well
your
be.
commands.
Like, genuinely, you might be.
I follow your commands.
You might be so much smarter than us. You might
I follow
have
your commands.
you might be an engineer. You might be a PC expert. You might be a rocket scientist. Fine. Respect for all that. Guess what? When you call us up, acting high and mighty about how smart you are isn't going to help. And the same goes the other way around. You know, if any advisor is acting
Awaiting orders.
like some high and mighty prick and try to like throw like their broadband knowledge around as if they're somehow smarter than you, they're a dick.
Direct me to
Bottom
the
line,
injured.
they're a dick. No one should be throwing
The enemy is attacking.
Here to serve.
no one should be
Build routine
throwing
721
their knowledge around
initiated.
like that. No one should be treating anyone with such disrespect just because they are perceived to be smarter or more knowledgeable or something. You know, that is a quick way to just, you know, that is a very quick
I
way
follow your commands.
of losing respect. Some of the best calls I've ever had as a broadband technician are older customers who just want the issue fixed, but they are willing to listen. They're willing to listen and to learn, you know? And at the same time,
follow your commands.
There have been plenty of times when the person I'm speaking to is a former broadband engineer, and an engineer knows way more than I do about broadband, right?
Rally squad!
You know? Like, engineers are way smarter than I am, 100%. Most technicians are way smarter than I am. But that being said, you know, that being said, my basic issue with these kind of situations, with like these calls, is
I
when
follow
people,
your commands.
like, you're not dumb because you don't know what's going on. You're not dumb because you've had to call a tech support company, whether it's about your PC,
your
broadband, or your phone, or your TV, or your radio, or whatever it is you're broken. If you're calling some kind of tech support team, you're not dumb. Don't come into the call thinking you've somehow got to defend your intelligence or anything like that. Alright? Like, I am a broadband technician. I have called my own company's tech team to help diagnose a problem with my broadband, because I know there's only so much I can do at home, and there's always the possibility that I've missed something.
Objective logged.
It's like, if you ever need to call a company about tech support, honestly, like, this is like being 100% honest, right? If you're ever in a situation where you've had to call a company about tech support, just remember, they are there to help you. And yeah, by the way, I get it. It is entirely possible to get a dick on the phone. I have worked with some people like that, and I have called people like that. You know, I get it. I'm not saying that every tech advisor is, you know, a fucking star. Some of them are downright, you know, bastards and need to be retrained or need to be shown the door. Alright? I understand that. But you cannot brush everyone with the same... So you can't paint everyone with the same brush. I get customers who are amazing. I get customers who are average. I get customers who are terrible.
I await your instructions.
The whole gambit. Each customer is unique. Each customer has their own experience. And like I said, the customers that are the best to work with and the easiest to work with are ones who understand that you're trying to fix the issue and will do everything you can. You know? I genuinely want to do a video about customer service and how to speak to customer service people. Because I've been in customer services since I was 16. I'm 34 now. I'm going to be 35 in January.
Position secure.
So this will be recorded December, so you know I'm a month away from 35. Okay? So I've been working. In fact, my first customer service job was in September of 2003, 2004. So I've been working, what? It's 2021 now. Say 2003, 2021. That's what? 17 years? Is that 17 years? No. My mathematics is entirely wrong there. Hang on, let me get a calculator because I am fucking... My brain is fried right now. I'm dealing with a migraine. I'm seeing triple and I'm doing my best. 18 years. So I wasn't too far off. So 18 years in customer services. Okay?
Here to serve. Initializing build protocol.
I would love to do a video about, or even a series about customer services. Genuinely, I would, because...
Yes, most beneficent one.
You know, I feel like there's a lot to be said about how to interact
Initializing build protocol
with people in the customer service industry. I feel like there's a lot to be said about how to handle customer service calls, how to handle tech support and Complaints. Complaints is a big one. There is a method to making complaints, and it's not threatening the person you're talking to and all that shit, which I'm so sick of. Like, one of my biggest bugbears is when a person is calling to complain, and the first thing they do is threaten me.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall.
First thing they do is try to threaten me. Like, you know, like, I think I need to speak to your manager, blah, blah, blah. It's like, look, here's the thing about the manager. I will do videos about these, I know. Here's the thing about managers. Do you know why they're called managers? Do you know why managers are called managers? Because they manage the team, okay? That's their job. The manager isn't a higher authority because they know more than us and they are better than us. That can be true. That's not why they're managers. They're managers because they have been identified as having leadership qualities to help a team improve its results. Okay, that's what a team leader does. A team leader is there to, you know, lead the team to success. So to do that, the manager is there to look at our targets. Are we meeting KPIs? Are we meeting like average call lengths, average customer resolutions, sales targets? You know,
initiated.
You know, that's what we're being asked. You know, the managers are there go, are we handling calls correctly?
The fallen shall be
are we
forever
following
remembered
protocol?
as the Emperor's finest.
Still serve.
Are we showing any signs of, you know, like depression, or are we struggling? Are we following the rules? Are we breaking the rules? Are we treating customers with respect, etc., etc.? That is what we are doing. So that's what managers are doing. Managers are making sure that the team have what they need to successfully do our job and to reach our individual targets and our team targets. But people think managers are these magical elven creatures that somehow have the ability to grant all wishes. And sometimes, and I need to express, sometimes
here to serve.
Managers can do things that we can't, like offer certain refunds or offer certain, you know.
I await your instructions.
Maybe they might be able to pull some strings to get you a discount from here or something there. But guess what they can't do? They can't magic things out of thin air that aren't available. If they're not available to us, like engineers, for example, that's because we're following a diary that all engineers and all advisors are following. People think that managers can just go, do this. No, if it's not there, it's not there. But people too often think that managers are just the steroid version of a customer service agent, and they're not. At least not in most cases. They're not just super advisors. They are usually people whose sole job is to manage a team, make sure we're hitting our targets, you know. And yes, they will also deal with complaints, but there is a rhyme and a reason. God, this is going to be a long episode because I don't think there's any point that I've just stopped talking. I think I've ranted through the entire thing, so...
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
I hope you guys don't mind the ranting. I really do. I really hope you guys don't mind, because I am ranting. And it is random. I'll admit, it's fucking random. I don't know why I'm ranting so hard, but here we are. I don't know why. I'll be honest with you, I think I'm doing pretty well in this game, given that I'm seeing triple.
Here to serve.
Right. I'm gonna have him head back to the base.
As you wish.
Right. let us
Predator at your
march
command.
further forward.
Predator at your command. Predator at your command.
Let us head
Objective log.
to this relic here. I swear I'm not taking drugs, just my nose is itchy as fuck. Another relic.
Strategic point identified.
Yes,
We're gonna
Lord.
have you build more turrets, I think. I like a heavily
Build
fortified.
routine 721
Whilst
initiated.
you
Here to serve.
could also build
Initializing build protocol.
another turret. And then eventually I'm going to move up north to build a listening post on the relic there.
I await your instructions.
Right, let us skip a bit here. So rather than do a speed up, we'll do a skip until I've built the listening post on here. So I'll be right back. Right, okay, we are back with this.
Predator at your command. Predator at your command.
Again, I know this is going to be a longer episode, but
Objective log.
that is just how it's going to be. But I hope it's at least enjoyable. I know that I'm going to be listening back to this video when I edit it, so I'll be able to hear if the whole rant thing was...
Direct me to the
The
injured.
Eldar have fortified this
Any
bridge
use?
and closed the gate.
Yes,
In order
Lord.
to get through, we must capture and hold the strategic point on the
Routine
bridge for 2
721
minutes.
initiated.
This will give us enough time to rework the gatehouse circuitry and open the gates.
So what's happening now is
I await
we are
your
looking to take
instructions.
over this listening post. Sorry, this strategic point. What I'll do is once I've done that, I'll get a listening post built on
Under
it.
fire.
Get it.
Defending
We've
objective.
captured the strategic point controlling the bridge. Now we must hold it
I
against
will
the
do
enemy.
as you ask.
How can I serve?
And
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
so that's a missile turret. Is that only been turned to a fortified one? I think so. So I don't think I can upgrade anymore. Yeah, that's fine. So I set the total building that nicely. So one of the things I did as well is I have made a queue of replacement predators and space marines in case any of them fall during this time. This is almost full.
Predator tank.
We only need to hold the bridge point for 1 more minute. Stay
Yes,
vigilant,
most
brothers.
The
beneficent one.
enemy is attacking.
I will do as you ask.
At last, back to war. I will be there soon.
Lovely super smash, and so we're holding this quite well. Ooh, bugger.
I await your instructions. With all due haste.
At last, back to war.
Heavily fortify
We
that.
have captured the bridge. The gates will now be lowered.
Okay, so the bridge
I
has been
await
lowered.
your instructions. I will do as you ask.
I am the instrument of his will.
How can I serve?
Right.
Predator at your command.
Under fire! Directly injured.
Predator at your command.
Directly injured.
Yo!
Directly injured.
Fuck's sake.
Predator at your command. Predator tank here. Predator tank here.
I detect uncertainty in your purpose. Through the
Why is
destruction
not
of our
everyone
enemies
selected?
do we earn our
Am I missing-
salvation.
Are you
Awaiting
fucking shitting
orders.
me?
Onward to glory!
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol.
Predator at your command. Predator at your command. Predator at your command.
Marine squad deployed.
Predator tank here.
The enemy is
Mind
attacking.
over matter. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies.
Under fire. Initiate a tactical withdrawal! Regroup! Taking hits!
Right,
Do I
everybody's fall
detect
back to this
uncertainty
position.
in your purpose?
Predator tank here.
Faith is our shield. Weapons at ready. It is time. Taking heavy fire!
Predator at your command. Predator at your command. We will destroy the enemy. We will destroy the enemy. An easy objective. Predator tank here.
No.
Oh, bugger. When it freezes like that, basically what's happened is I'm being kicked off, kicked back to my
I stand ready.
desktop. So when it freezes like that, that's what's
Predator at
happening.
your command. Predator tank here.
Taking heavy fire!
Predator at your command.
Taking damage!
Predator tank here. Predator at your command. Predator tank here.
Feel my wrath. I can sense the enemy.
Right,
They are
let us
close.
cross.
None can stand before us.
Predator tank here.
Keep on marching.
I serve.
Predator at your command.
I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies. Feel my wrath. Feel my wrath.
Just another day at the office.
Squad broken!
Another
The
dog.
enemy is attacking!
None can stand before us.
Go on.
This would be an excellent
Taking
location
damage.
for a secondary base.
Regrouping. Claim it in the name of the Emperor.
I would be very surprised if I could build another one there.
Yes,
but
Lord.
fuck it.
Initializing build protocol. Yes, Lord?
I don't know how you're going to make it all the way up here, my dude, but if you can make it all the way up here,
Initializing build protocol.
fucking dope. Let's cut to the point where this base is built. Okay, so the enemy decided to attack us. We're still trying to build the base here, but they're being little rapscallions about it.
Objective acquired.
So we have our servitor still trying to march up to here, which, if he can make it, fucking kudos to them. Because that is not going to be an easy thing for them to do.
Position secure. Commencing attack. The enemy is attacking. Commencing attack.
Fucking destroy these bastards.
Charge. Fear our wrath. Understood. Attacking as ordered. Orders received.
Predator tank here.
We've got to keep pushing forward.
Taking fear our wrath. Enemy is attacking. Weapons
This
at
is
ready.
where we're trying to get
It is
to,
time.
basically. Quite correct. We don't have mercy.
Engaging the enemy. For the glory of the Imperium. Orders received. The enemy is attacking. Commencing attack.
Line them up.
Moving out. Taking heavy fire. Attacking as ordered.
With their wraith.
Understood. Orders received.
Oh, look at this. They have some web gates.
Charge.
And that's all we need.
It lies within reach now. You sense its power, do you not? Still think you have the strength to use it against me. All that stands in your way is the Farseer.
Kill me, obliterate my body, and cast my name to the wind. But you must heed me. Bury that which lies beneath my feet. It will undo us all. I may be your enemy in this, but we both have a greater foe.
Do not listen, Gabriel. We must destroy this alien.
She knows much. Much we need to learn.
What could she offer but lies? Do not trust her, Gabriel.
The key! No! Damn you!
Who was that alien? What did he steal?
A key. The last step along a bloody path.
A key to what?
The undoing of us all.
Stop speaking in riddles.
He stole a key. A key to the shadows of this world, to the evil horror that lies within.
Tell me what this key does.
You do not know. Your Inquisitor keeps you on a short leash. He knows. Ask him.
How dare you speak ill of the Emperor's loyal subject?
He has known since he arrived. Or should I say, he never left. Do you not think it convenient he appeared from nowhere and landed on the cusp of a warp storm? Or that I know him already? Human, you are caught in events beyond your reckoning. But we can help one another and stop the forces of chaos from succeeding.
You fought well, alien. And while we share common goals, I cannot risk your betrayal in this matter. You have squandered enough of my attentions.
No. For better or worse, we are locked in our course now, him and I. Your enemies have taken position in the Danan City sector. They will not remain there long. We are too weak to fight them. You have seen to that.
Well. So the Eldar are now claiming that Inquisitor Toth has been on the planet Tartarus all along, which means he knew about all this. But if he knew about all this, why didn't he tell us? And why was he so desperate to get us off the planet Tartarus? Yes, there's the Chaos Storm, but is that all it is? Furthermore, Brother Isidore wasn't able to retrieve the key there, yet he's revealed nothing thus far. And what could the evil sorcerer Sindri have in store? What does the key do? In any event, we will start finding out some answers, hopefully, in mission number 8. Thank you very much for tuning in. I am Boss Caulfield, aka CJ313 for Men in Armature Productions, aka MIA. Until next time.